I wish there was still this enthusiasm. I have two daughters who are 18 and 20, and this is the first presidential election they get to vote in. And Joe Biden was pretty much the least liked candidate among young people for all the candidates.
Yeah.
So young people are having to learn. How old are you, man?
I'm 33.
So I'm 40, and the older you get, sometimes you vote for people you just half like. And that's how politics can be. You don't always get to vote for somebody that just blows you away.
Right.
You don't even always get to vote for people you love. Sometimes you have to be super practical about it and say, this guy, Donald Trump, is a monster and he has to be defeated. And even though I'm not enthusiastic about Joe Biden and have all of these criticisms, for me this year, I'm really voting to defeat Donald Trump. And
yeah, I do think that is kind of the weird, because I've been super critical of Joe Biden on social media, especially during the primaries. And I feel like that is the position that people like you and I are in, that have platforms that people, for whatever reason, obviously yours is a lot bigger than mine, but people like look to us for whatever reason. It's kind of a weird, situation to be in, because it's like, hey, had maybe this not been Donald Trump that Joe Biden was running against, like maybe you might write in a third party candidate or something, but now is the time.
No, I don't. Yeah, I agree.
Where guess what? Another 4 years of Trump might the world might be gone as we know it. You know what I'm saying?
And here's the thing, man. You and I have a certain level of success and privilege and security, but Donald Trump is a dire threat to very particular communities in this country, and we owe it. We owe it to immigrants in this country. We owe it to Muslims in this country and to many other communities to make sure that he doesn't have another day in office. He, even his gross mismanagement particularly his gross mismanagement of the pandemic, I think will go down in presidential history as one of the greatest failures in American leadership. Yeah, man.
If not the greatest, it's one of them.
Well, here's the thing, we are celebrating now in other countries that have gone 100 days without a single case, and our country just crossed 5 million.
No, I saw you post the rankings of all the countries, and it's crazy.
No, when you look at the countries that are growing in the pandemic, it's all developing countries and the United States. And now we don't like to think of ourselves as a developing nation, but we have to ask ourselves, why are we not only on this list, but we're leading the list? Mm-hmm. And I just think the United States, it even gets to our healthcare systems. It gets into racism and discrimination and how inequity is built into our nation. There's a reason why we're failing, and almost every other developed nation in the world has already flattened the curve. They're already past it. And there's almost I don't see any end in sight for us right now.